So let's just say that it come down to that. You know what I'm saying? It come down to having to survive without um, the things that uh, you rely on, and that bring you comfort. You know what I'm saying? The things that, like, it's like your lifeline. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you survive? You know what I'm saying? Are you ready for a life without the things that you use on every day? You know what I'm saying? Are you ready to watch your kids go through it? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up because a lot of this shit, bro, us as grown-ups, we so ignorant and so trifling and shit, and so egoed out and prided out. We tend to forget that we share this experience, we share this earth with kids, with children, with innocent, pure children, and a lot of the things that we feel like we gotta do because we grown or we adults, or we feel like that, like, like I'm grown, or I'm this or I'm that. We make certain decisions, and when we respond to certain things, how we carry on, we tend to not have our children in mind, and like how the things we do affect them. But I'm sitting here and I'm just like, yo, if it was to go down like that, I don't even know if I would be able to, like, survive. You know what I'm saying? Not counting myself out, like I wouldn't fight like hell. You know what I'm saying? And do all that I can, but I ain't no different from any other American. That's born here, and convenience is all we know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's even worse now. Like, convenience is at an all-time high. You could get shit delivered to your crib in the same day. It's just, we don't realize, it's hard to realize how convenient life was, or even how sweet or easy life was, aside from the everyday struggles, of course. But sometimes, like, how they say, like, you don't realize what you had until it's gone. But we are people that have been conditioned to be complacent, and we thrive off convenience. So I can't even imagine, honestly, and with my little bit of millennial skills, I probably would be able to eventually, I think everybody eventually would be able to get with, or understand, like, if we had to go without phones and Wi-Fi and all, like, just like anything else, bro. Like, you might have to, like, it hurt in the beginning, it's painful in the beginning, it feel impossible in the beginning, but over time it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm doing this shit. Like, like, what choice do I have? Like, but I'm doing it. It's getting easier. You know what I'm saying? But my biggest concern is, like, getting to that point. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the beginning. Like, that's what concerns me. you know, for me, mine's, for the world. It's like, if that happened, if we had to go without that, if we had to survive that way, how many people wouldn't make it? How much chaos would be in the world? As if it's not already chaotic enough, like how much chaos would be in the world. It would be almost like you putting the country in like a detox, like the whole entire country would be going to like rehab, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know how, like, if somebody has a habit, like, and they get arrested, right? And you see, like, I know I've seen, even working in the jail, you see like a motherfucker come off the street, or even being in the institution and going through the drug program, because there's drugs in prison, obviously, but just going through the drug program, or even somebody going to a program, like, consciously going to a program to get help or to get clean. The beginning stages could be violent. You know what I'm saying? It could be extremely difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's chaotic. It's a lot of different, you know, it's a lot. And I'm just wondering, like, I'm trying to imagine what does it look like for an entire country to go through that? You know what I'm saying? It's scary. And that's why I'm like, everybody out here just carrying on and living, and just like living and going through life and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is just not the time to ignore. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I think I'm gonna even try to start preparing myself the best way I can. And my kids, like, even if it's more time restriction, or even for me, screen time being on my phone, just maybe even putting myself through little drills, or like little, you know what I'm saying, like little scenarios, like, because this is the time to try to like get ready, you know what I'm saying, to try to prepare as much as you can. As painful as it's going to be, as you might feel bored, you might feel like, you know, however you may feel, but it's for the greater good of yourself and your family, because at this rate, bro, it's a lot of uncertainty floating around. It's a lot of, every day I wake up, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, man, what is gonna be today? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't ever remember life being like the way it is. Like, every day, just, you felt like you just didn't know what you was walking into. Not that you probably ever felt like, all right, I know what my days is like, or I just know hour for hour, minute for minute, what it's gonna be like tomorrow and the day after that and the day. But I'm saying, like, it's never been, for me, I don't remember it ever being this much uncertainty floating around. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for me, 2020 did that to me. 2020 put me in a state of mind of like, expect the unexpected. You know what I'm saying? And my mind just been on like, yo, like, can you survive, bro? Like, can you survive if you can't use your phone? Like, can you survive if the Wi-Fi get shut off? Like, you know what I mean? Can you survive if, like, you gotta go without electricity for a couple days? You know what I'm saying? And your food and your freezer and your refrigerator defrosting, and you know what I'm saying? Like, your food going bad, and can you survive? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can't get no gas, so you can't go no, like, that's what I've been asking myself. Like, I've been, and my mind been on it consistently, because I can't help but think about what are we most addicted to? What are we what makes us the most complacent right now in real time? You know what I'm saying? In life. What is people's everything? What do people rely on the most? every day. And the only thing that I could think of, bro, is the fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? And the Wi-Fi, everything associated with that, everything everything that's associated with that, it's on my mind, bro. It's on my mind. And like I said, it's like you can't tell a crackhead, you can't tell a crackhead to stop smoking crack tomorrow. You can't just, yo, bro, don't smoke, don't do none of this shit tomorrow. Like, this your last little joint today. After that, tomorrow, I don't want to see you get like, it's like, that's not even a real joint. Like, it ain't gonna happen like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell a motherfucker that's addicted to perks, really addicted to perks, really bad, to say, yo, tomorrow don't take a pill. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell a motherfucker that's addicted to food real bad to be like, yo, I need you to go on a 3-day water fast. I need you to go on a 3-day dry fast. I need you to go on a 7-day juice fast. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I think the same shit applies to that addiction that everybody got, you know, that they try to act like they don't have, but everybody got it in some kind of way, you know. And if you're not addicted to the phone, you got some type of other reliance or something else that you lean on to get you through. So it's just like, I don't think war, I still feel like it's still like boots on the ground, rifles, niggas running around spraying shit and bombing and all that type of shit. But I just feel like, I think that's on the battlefield. Like, I think that's the culture of that on the battlefield. But I don't believe, I think when we go against each other, I believe that we're all at war. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, while that shit's going on the way it's going on a battlefield, because that's what that is. When I say we're all at war, our respected countries, our countries are at war as well. Like, I feel like, and that's where, I think that's where, like, war, it's a different kind. It's different kinds of war. So while they out there and they slugging and they doing all of that, our shit is a little different, you know. But we all are at war. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where I think it like the shit that I'm talking about comes into play. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's more of a, like, this type of war is more of a it's like a slow burn. It's like like a suffering type of joint. Like, it's like it's like that. And that's why, you know, I bring up shit like phones and Wi-Fi and things like that. You know, that's how we'll be affected. You know what I'm saying? They might not drop no bombs, they might not shoot off no nukes and shit like that, but it's a different type of thing. It's a mental warfare. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just fucked up, man. Because it's like, they gonna suffer over there, we gonna suffer over here for some shit. Like, I can't wrap my mind around, like, why the fuck do we keep allowing this shit to happen to us? Like, we don't need no president. We don't need no one motherfucker in the office that is leading millions of people that might wake up on the wrong side of the bed, that might just want to go start some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Just to start, just because he can, just because she can. Because what I don't like or respect about it is we're all affected by it, but none of us have anything to do with it. I didn't do anything to them niggas. They didn't do nothing to me. You feel what I'm saying? But because niggas want to have a pissing match or a dick measuring contest, the people suffer. Just like rap music, bro. You got these niggas that never lived that life. You got these niggas that's rapping this shit and they make this music and they influence the youth to go out here and be drilling and sliding and doing all this crazy shit, throwing their lives away, giving away their freedom, losing their freedom, and they go back to a $5 million mansion, a $10 million mansion. You got these sexy reds, got these girls, doing all this, outrageous thought shit, this goofy ghetto, ratchet shit, but you go live in a fucking multi-million-dollar home. You feel what I'm saying? And you don't really live like that on the day-to-day. You got Donald Trump and you got all these different type of people, George Bush and all these dudes, and y'all stir up all this bullshit, but then y'all go to these bunkers, or y'all are unscathed, y'all are unfazed, y'all niggas go to Disney World and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all are not affected, but y'all stirring up all this bullshit, and the people are affected. This is what I be saying. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know the way, but I know a way. I don't know the way. I know a way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even telling people it's the way. It's a way. And it's like, we gotta stop like supporting this shit. We gotta stop, as some people say, like being batteries, letting them use us like batteries. Like, we gotta stop this shit, bro. We gotta get away from this. Everything we've been doing, bro, because none of it's been working, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, they go somewhere and they're safe. You know what I'm saying? They're not affected the way we're affected. You know what I'm saying? They got us going against each other, divide and conquer and all that kind of goofy shit. But it's like, can we survive like this shit? You know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself, like, can you survive? If it really went down. Like, if it really, really went down like that. No phones, and the food is scarce, no water, or, everything is limited. You know what I'm saying? You're not having the Wi-Fi. You got kids you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? I just think this shit got the potential, bro, to be some of the craziest shit. I'm gonna say the craziest shit. If it, hopefully it don't, but if it play out the way I'm feeling and how I'm thinking, and I just can't shake this feeling. If it play out like that, bro, this would be the craziest shit that I've ever seen or had to go through. You feel what I'm saying? And the level of just, man, like I just, it's, if it went down like that, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the kids, that's gonna be affected. This shit is like, wow, when you think about this shit, like, yo, what the fuck? And this is not something, man, as much as I want to be wrong, this is just not something that you could wish away. You know what I'm saying? You can't just head down, hopefully, when I look back up, it'll be over with, or let me ignore it as much as possible, because if I don't give it, this ain't that. This is not that. And I just don't have this being, oh, we come to some type of agreement, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Or we rumbled a little bit, now it's over with. I just don't have it being that. I just feel like somebody has to fall. Somebody has to lose really, really badly. And just like any dynasty, bro, dynasties come to an end. The Patriots, Golden State, any dynasty you could think of, most bullies meet their match. Most bullies have their day. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, being born into America, bro, it's like I'm American. I'm not concerned about what's going on or how those other countries are being treated. But for all we know, America could have been just bullying and taking advantage of all these countries for fucking forever. We don't know. So it's like, niggas get tired of being bullied. Countries get tired of being bullied. You know what I'm saying? America has been winning for a long time. Bro, I don't give a fuck who you is, bro. Everybody gotta lose someday. Everybody gonna lose someday, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it just feel like it's America's turn. It's that time. And it's just like inevitable. It's just like, There's nothing we can do about it. I'm just hoping that I'm wrong for how I'm feeling. Something gonna happen. I'm just hoping that it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And not because I want to be on Instagram all day, not because I want to be on Twitter or none of that shit all day or be on YouTube all day, but it's just like the effects that it's just going to have on the country. You know what I'm saying? And people just ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Even if I lucked up a little bit and I was like, damn, I'm kind of cool with it. I'm making out good. Think about the people you love and care about that ain't making out good. Think about people you don't know, but you just seeing people crash out or just going through shit in the street. It's gonna be chaotic. Niggas pulling on door handles and shit. That's the thing that they doing in Philly. Niggas gonna be pulling on house door handles. Niggas is gonna be running in people's cribs. Niggas is gonna be doing crazy shit. Niggas gonna be wilding. It's gonna be the purge out this joint. People gonna be getting hurt. Nobody's gonna be safe. You're gonna have to strap up. You're gonna have to fuck around and get some grenades for the crib. Some sticks of dynamite. You're gonna have to really get creative, and you're gonna have to get on some grimy shit. You're gonna have to get on some shit, some survival shit. And that's what's fucked up, because while all of this is going on, which is just some shit in itself, them white people, them people, politicians and shit, presidents and shit, they somewhere on a jet. They looking down on all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, man, listen, dog, I just hope I'm wrong about the way that I've been feeling. But I can't help but feel that way because it just makes sense. Like, the things that you are most comfortable with or that you are most addicted to, why wouldn't that be a way to affect your enemies? Or, you know what I mean? Like I said, just with the power and the satellites and the grids and all types of shit like that. That makes complete sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, if we had to live like that, bro, if they was able to do some shit like that with us or to us, man,